Right, so we're going to get started with our program, and the very first thing we got to do is we have to actually have something that's going to store our coin flip. Now we're going to use a variable, but we're going to use a variable called a list. Now all a list is just basically a list of items. So we can actually have more than one item stored. So I'm going to create a list, and I'm going to call it my coin flip. Now right now, coin flip doesn't have anything in it. Now, as I'm sure you're all aware, when you flip a coin, you have two options. So in your list, you're going to add one of the options for the heads and one of the options for the tails. Now this way, we have a variable called coin flip, which is actually a list, so it holds more than one item. And so there's a 50-50 chance that when you flip your coin, it's either going to be heads or tails. So when you start your program, you want to actually select, is that going to be heads or is that going to be tails? Now, just to make that really simple, you can actually create another variable, and I'm going to call this one outcome. So outcome, and it's going to be the outcome of whatever the coin flip is. So I'm going to set it to either heads or tails. So I want to grab one of the items from this list. So if I go, well, here it says item 1 of coin flip. So if I grab this, I can actually click on that, and well, very lucky enough for us that BYOB actually has something that randomizes it for us. So here, every time we press the space button, our outcome is any of the items from this list. So here it's heads, oh, and there it's tails. So if we're doing a coin flip, we've now flipped our coin. It's now currently sitting at tails. We have to actually ask the user what's their actual guess. So just like we did our last game, we're going to ask them to enter a guess, and then we're going to compare the variable that holds one of the items to whatever they're entering. So here, what's your guess? And literally the exact same thing we looked at last week. We then check if we use our comparison operators. So we're checking if the guess is the same as the outcome.